full time at the London Stadium, West Ham 2, Burnley 2. That is really, really poor, isn't it? Burnley hadn't scored in over 5 hours of football until they rocked up and scored inside 11 minutes at the London Stadium. It's a fantastic effort from Datro Fofana, sawed it into the top right-hand corner. It's poor from a Gerd who doesn't close him down properly, and then cheaply returns the ball to Fofana, a little 1-2, and then he just bangs it into the top corner. A fantastic effort from the Burnley man. And then to add insult to injury, just before half time, it's another defensive disaster class as Mavropanos turns in a cross from the left hand side into his own net, and in that stoppage time in the first half, Burnley doubled their lead to go in and be greeted by boos at half time from what was a really shocking performance from West Ham in that first half. And from what I've heard, not one player could have walked off that pitch with their head held high. And I think many people have asked the question just about the setup, and once again how Moyes can set up at home against Burnley, bottom of the table before the game this afternoon, Burnley, and set up so defensively and sit back. And I think on Sky the geezer said we made them look like Barcelona, for God's sake. They've struggled to even get a goal on the board all season, and they've scored 2 against us in the first half today. It's just an absolute embarrassment. And we turned up a little bit in that second half and managed to get things back level, Desmond, and get a point from it in the end, which, well, I'll get onto the chances we had towards the end in just a second. But firstly, good goal from Paqueta, defensively poor from Burnley, capitalised on by the Brazilian number 10. It's a good finish to get it past James Trafford in the Burnley goal, just to give us a bit of confidence going into the rest of that second half. And then Danny Ings hit the bar. Danny Ings had a goal disallowed for VAR and one that counted in the final 10 minutes. And it begs the question, why did Danny Ings come onto the pitch in the 83rd minute? I would have started him. But why didn't he come on 15 minutes before that? It sounded like he had an absolutely sensational cameo and really turned things around, him and Antonio. Look, there was a couple of subs made at half-time. I think Phillips went off and Ward-Prowse for Antonio and Alvarez, which I think probably stabilised things with Alvarez, as well as just giving us that outlet up front with Antonio, which then moved Bowen out to the right-hand side. And again, that's what I'd have done from the start. Started Antonio, given one of those 3 attacking players a rest. We're so reliant on them, and they're all going to have to play again on Thursday. So I'd have just mixed things up a little bit more, and coincidentally it looks like Antonio and Ings were the difference that got us back into this game and really gave us that bit of confidence. But marginally offside Antonio in the build-up to the goal that was disallowed, the first goal from Danny Ings. He also hit the bar, and we had a lot of chances where we chucked the kitchen sink at Burnley at the end, and they also, by the sounds of it, had a couple of chances even to nick it at the end. A good save from Alphonse Areola. How many times have we said that this season from the Frenchman, who has been brilliant in the goal? But look, it's got to go down as embarrassing today. Burnley have barely mustered a point this calendar year, I think, and they can't score a goal for love nor money. They come up and score 2 in the first half. It's just not good enough, is it? The way we set up, the ethos, the philosophy, the tempo of the game is just so dreadfully slow. And I mean, it ekes through to the fans as well, who are just depressed sat there watching it. I mean, going over there, is it really an enjoyable experience when we've got to watch that? Honestly, it's just so poor a reaction, which is what we got in the second half. But believe me, we're going to need to be a lot better and a lot sharper on Thursday against Freiburg. And then we've got Villa next weekend, who, yes, were thumped today, but they're dramatically better than Burnley, don't get me wrong. So look, a response is what we needed today. We didn't get it. That's certainly what we need on Thursday in our massive second leg in the Europa League. We need to be better, full stop. That is no question about it. Not good enough today. We managed to salvage a point in the second half, but ultimately should have done better, should have beaten Burnley. And if we want to finish in those European spots, these are the games, especially at home, you simply have to win. Thanks for watching. Put your thoughts into the comment section down below. Until next time, come your wines, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.